you've been busy. We've all been kind of busy online. It's
Yeah.
great to, yeah, it's great to be able to catch up via Zoom, certainly.
Yes, yes. Oh, and news since we met. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, um, I'm privileged to have earned the Microsoft MVP award, actually.
I thought
Uh,
you were, yeah, because I didn't realize you were an MVP. I thought, oh, did I totally miss that? So it's for Excel, yeah. I thought it might have been for PowerPoint as well, because you're really.
well, it's Office in general. I think that it's not quite as divided as it was in terms of Excel versus one. But I'm big into, probably Excel is the biggest one, but I'm also big into PowerPoint, so that's my secondary one. But yeah,
Yeah,
Excel, for
yeah,
sure.
cool, cool. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Exciting. I'm so jealous.
thank you. Yeah, no, it's a real privilege to get. It's been an interesting transition. Like that we had the annual MVP conference a few weeks ago, which was shifted to online.
Oh,
So
okay. So you got it in time to attend that?
yeah,
Yeah,
just like
great.
a week prior, and
Yeah.
yeah, we got to like speak to other MVPs and the people on the Excel
Mm,
development team, and yeah,
fantastic.
it was really fun to kind of interact with them, even though for me it was kind of at midnight, but I was
Oh,
excited.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, what an honor. That's fantastic. Yeah. There's only how many MVPs are there in the world?
Uh,
You must
I
be the
think
only
there's
one.
about 5,000, but
Oh, that many. Gosh. You must be the only one in
yeah,
Cambodia though.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I am. But like, it's 5,000, but they're broken down. So there's a lot of them who only do, for example, Azure or data stuff. There's people that work on like a lot of the back end stuff or Windows or so there's lots of different denominations. There's Office apps and services is the one I am, and that kind of covers the classic apps like Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, but also some of the newer stuff is within that, like
Mm,
Teams and Microsoft Stream and
mm.
yeah, OneDrive, SharePoint, those kind of apps.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but
I mean, there's
generally,
so much, isn't there?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
much. Teams has been really great during the coronavirus pandemic.
Have you been using Teams?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my go-to app. I love Zoom as well, and actually I've become an expert in all of these. So I'm doing
Yeah,
a lot
haven't
of
we all?
yeah,
We've all become quite adept at all of this stuff. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm doing a few webinars at the moment about like comparing, Slack or Teams or Zoom,
Okay.
WebEx, all
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
And because I've been running a lot of, I mean, I used to always run the meetups in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, and other locations, and we've been able to
Cool.
get most of those online. So I've sort of set them up as a virtual meetup, and I've been doing them like every week, just because they're just so popular. They've been really, we heard such a huge
Oh,
demand for it, and thank you, David, for agreeing to do our one. And I just wanted to ask you a little bit about what you're going to talk about. So yours is coming up on the 29th of April, and you're
yeah.
going to talk about Excel versus Google Sheets. Is that right?
Yeah, so I'm a big Excel guy, obviously, and
Mm.
don't tell the Microsoft MVP people, but I also love Google Sheets.
Oh, right, you
And
pick it personally.
yeah, there's actually a bunch of stuff that you can do on Google that you can't do on Excel.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are to do with like being online and being able to collaborate more, but there's loads of other functionality that once I figure it out in Google, I'm like, wow, Excel really needs to have this.
Mm,
And specifically because we're obviously in this remote working situation because of the pandemic, it's all the more important to sort of understand both of them specifically in the context of remote working, which
yeah.
is what I'm going to be focused on. So
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
collaboration tools, how they differ. Both of them now allow you to co-author, to be able to both come in the spreadsheet and
Yeah.
edit at the same time. But
Online,
they do.
yeah. Or like Excel online, you're talking about.
No, well, Excel Desktop allows you to do it as well now.
Oh,
You can,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Great.
If you have Office 365, then
Mm.
you have the edition that's updated all the time. You can be in the
Oh,
same desktop at the same
I
time.
haven't tried that yet. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, Google's obviously been doing it for a while. Excel Online, it's getting better and better, but I still would say it's
Mm.
not nowhere near on par with
Yeah,
Google.
I'm sure. Yeah, I haven't tried it for a little while, but every now and then you get to a point where you think, oh, I need to do this, and then it's just not available, which can be frustrating.
Yeah, that often happens with me,
Yeah.
um, but Excel Desktop is obviously keeps improving and has really awesome new features coming out all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and
So,
have you got a couple of things you can demo for us now?
yes.
You got time?
Oh, good question. Okay,
Okay.
good. I'm going to share my screen with you. Let me throw this up here first. Okay. So I'll share my desktop. Can you see my screen now?
Uh-huh.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So um, there is this, everyone was talking about XLOOKUP that's going to replace VLOOKUP.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quickly demo that and then go into this brand new function called let as well. So let's say we have these provinces and we want to extract what the sales information is. So I'm going to go equals XLOOKUP. And here it's much easier than both VLOOKUP and index match, actually. You can say you have the lookup value like this one, comma, and then the lookup array. So it's column by column. I'm going to do this, press F4 to lock it in. And then the return array is going to be these ones and press F4 to lock it in as well. And then you have 3 more inputs, but they're kind of more advanced. What I am going to do is do the next one, which is if not found. I'm going to say if that is not in the data set, put in a 0. And for one of them, we'll see that that's not in the data set, and we're going to see 0 there. So it's previously only doable via an if error formula as well.
Yeah, love that. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, so here it's able to show me a 0. Now I'm going to including one of them that was blank and one of them that's not in the data set. Now I'm going to show you this other Excel function, which has just been released last week. So it's called let, equals let. So it allows you to assign like variable names. So I could say, for example, that I'm going to call something sales, and then I'm going to write here in the next input the formula. So this is going to be XLOOKUP of this item in this list, F4, and then return over here, F4. And then value if not found is going to be 0, exactly like what I did before. But for this last one, Odar Manche, which is a province in Cambodia, I'm going to tell it, well, what are we going to do for that? So then in the next input, I can say the calculation, which is if sales, which is this one, equals blank like that, then return the value 45. So let's say otherwise return sales. So close the brackets 2 times there, and then drag it down. And you can see here that it's actually returned 45 because if I go up over here, I can see that this is 45 because it's blank. So what I'm doing is I'm able to create a parameter that's able to do that. A simpler version is I could say equals let, and then call it total, and then sum of this. That's what it's equal to. So I could say or I could say then here total plus 8. Not a very useful reason for it, but that's essentially what it does. You could then do more things with the variable that you define earlier on.
Yeah,
I know coders will love this.
Like it's almost like a macro within a formula or something, isn't it? Like defining a variable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's what coders are used to using all the time in other languages. So for longer formulas, it's really helpful.
Yeah.
And then just some kind of new fun stuff. So over here, there's a blog that was done by Microsoft last week. So, oh, this one's not actually loading. Here we go. So you're able to like define data types to be nutrition. And this is coming soon. I don't have access to it then. And then you could say I have 2 pancakes And then it can look up how many calories that is, carbohydrates, fat, et cetera, et cetera. And you can add more columns for vitamins, total sugar, all those kind of things. You can plan your diet there. So this is coming out of as a part of like a partnership with Wolfram, who's giving other data sets, including food, movies, places, chemistry, and even Pokemon, it says.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of a fun one. But yeah, I think I sometimes look up movies and what score they got on Rotten Tomatoes and what month it was released and who are the actors. And then this other thing is coming up, which is being able to connect Excel to a bank account, a bit like you see with QuickBooks or accounting software. And then you can just refresh it and get
So is this
an
available?
overview.
This is what's coming out, or is this available? I haven't seen this before.
No, this is coming soon. Coming soon. And actually
okay.
over here it says...
Is it on the Insider?
Do
you have to be on the Insider?
No. It's not available yet. It says money in Excel will start to become
available. Are you allowed
available.
to share this? I thought you had to. I thought they made you sign like all this sort of secret stuff. You're not supposed to share it as an MVP, or is it available now?
Oh yeah. No, trust me. As an MVP, I have loads more cool stuff that I'm not able to share. But right now, this is a public.
Yeah, you must get access to all this really cool stuff. Cool. But you're allowed to.
Yeah, the pre-release.
But we're going to get this on the Insider program soon.
Well, so it does say in this passage, money in Excel will start to become available in the coming months in the US first. So it's kind of not a imminent thing. I think the other data types, these are supposed to be pretty imminent for these Office 365 insiders, but the money thing seems to be a few months away. And if you are interested in more stuff that's coming soon, I have a video on my YouTube channel where I talk about everything coming to Excel, Teams, PowerPoint, and Word, just from other blog posts and other places that I've collected information from. So, I have a YouTube channel with my name, David Benaim.
Yeah, you've done other videos on this, haven't you?
Yes. But this is a brand new one from the 31st of March with what's coming soon that's publicly kind of shared. So, that's very quickly what I wanted to show. I'll stop sharing my screen now.
Thank you for that. That was very exciting to see what we've got to look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Well, thank you so much.
To play with.
Thank you for sharing with us. So I'm looking forward to hearing more from you about the difference between Google Sheets and Excel on the 29th of April. So I'll put a link to that and also to your YouTube channel. So looking forward to hearing more about that.